What's bonking, everyone? I've always said that. I always say that when I start a stream. What's bonking, everyone? How are you guys doing? Hello, that still says pumpkin costume down there, but this candy crown, the candy corn stuff I'm wearing is by the same person. So I just should pretend it says candy corn stuff. You changed? No, I remember where I came from. I'm still the same person when I started. I haven't been corrupted by the fame. I'm not stalling while I turn on Stream Manager. Hello, everybody. If you hear voices in the background, that's my family, because I started this stream at 10. Oh my god, shut up! I started this stream at like 10:15 p.m. thinking, my siblings are asleep, they won't be shouting in the background. Little did I know, they're on that little weekend night high and are watching The Amazing World of Gumball in the next room eating apple pie. So you may hear them. Hopefully not. My mic should cancel them out. But, you know, just warning you guys. What if you're a dick and redeem your fee so the floating corn looks dumb? I'd have to reload it in. And these things take forever to load in because they're an animation. But if you want to redeem your fee. Is stream starting? It's starting! I haven't opened the game yet. Your sisters don't have a party? They do. I felt like I wanted to announce something. I was also late because, I was trying to figure out making a scrungly character AI to try and make him, be more involved in the streams. And I got somewhere. I managed to make him, like, rude and condescending. But that's about as far as I could get before accidentally erasing all my progress, so I had to do everything again, because I don't know how the fuck character.ai works at all. But I might learn. Maybe. I don't know. The tutorials are not helpful. Like, at all. I've tried to look at like 6 different tutorials, and they all skip over so many details that they just assume you know. And they're so fucking annoying, too. They're unbearable to listen to, but that just might be me. Anyway, we're gonna be playing Milk Outside a Bag of Milk, Outside a Bag of Milk, which is the sequel to Milk Inside a Bag of Milk, Inside a Bag of Milk, which I believe I played last Halloween. So that's fun. That's like carrying a little tradition. I'm going to boot up the game now. I've never booted up the game before. Because I don't know what happens when you boot up the game. I don't know if it just, like, puts you into the thick of it or not. Because some, like, indie horror games do have a habit of starting in their own special little way. So you'll have to be patient with me. I'm sorry. Milk outside a bag of milk. That music was from my desktop background. Don't mind it. And yes, Canada. Because Canada is the true horror all along. That's the title of the stream. Glad you're catching on. What should dox you on boot up? Well, good thing it's not capturing. Okay, good. It's on the language select screen. Okay. Okay. If it doxes me on startup, I trust you guys. Boop. I'm not big enough for that to be a concern. Where is it? Where's the game? What's the game called? Why is it called PMKM2? I read it as Pikmin 2. Thank you for the hydrate. Did you hear how croaky my voice was? Excuse me. Why aren't you showing up? That's really rude. Excuse me. Excuse me. Shut up, please. Okay. Cool. I got it. It's too big though. I need to make it small. Oh, come on. You know what? That'll do. Yeah. Okay. Everyone ready? Everyone cozy? Good, because I'm beginning anyway. We are going to pick English. Yippee. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Take care. If you guys don't like heavy topics, then get out of here. Skedaddle for your own good. If you guys don't like stairs, get out of here. This game has stairs and cube rooms with colorful light bulbs and counting to 50 and hanging up clothes to dry on roofs and 7-Elevens. If any of those are sensitive topics for you, then get out of here. Also, my silly rant has made me avoid talking about how beautiful this 2D animated cutscene is. Like, holy shit, this is an indie game with a proper 2D animated intro cutscene, and it is awesome. Hello, can I... Oh. I like this. This is a vibe. I haven't seen Serial Experiments Lane. It won't take much time. But it's giving me Serial Experiments Lane vibes. What do you see? From, like, the little snippets I've seen of it. Are you sure? Anyway, it's I was just reading the words on the screen emoji. I wonder how related it will be to the first game. Because if I remember, the first game was just like you with a friend going to get milk, but everyone you encounter is a monster, and like your friend starts questioning reality, and you gotta kind of handle it for them to convince them it's not happening. And then you went home to and then they went home to their mom, or you went home to your mom, and they were like a freaky baby. I don't remember it too clearly, but that was like essentially it. Milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk. New game. Let me guys let me know if the volume's good. It should be good, but just in case, let me know if it's like too loud, because this game is a bit loud for me. That's sick. I love that visual. I'm just gonna look at OBS to see. Alright, on OBS it looks like I'm overpowering the game a fair bit. Think it's good? Okay. Let me know. Let me know if it's different. I'm walking in my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and... I'll move close to the mic. Sometimes it's easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mum told me to go to bed. I love these visuals so much. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure of that. I break into a run and dash towards the front door, the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it would, or actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. Oh goodness. I like that art too. As I expected, there was no living corpses inside. But there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on my table or on the table in my mum's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. Yes, Ninja, I know. Bagged milk mention. Good for you. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. Oh no, you're mentioning the eyes. Okay. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. Oh, hello. That's Mother. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffling every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. This game's gotten louder. Is it still okay? Is this still okay? I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. There. Yeah, I know you're referencing the eyes. I heard you. Yeah, I'm lowering it to 35. Sounds good? Okay, I'll keep it at like 36. I'm not struggling, I know it's useless. I'll just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move! I'll do a sound test real quick. Just hold up. Thanks. Thanks. What do you mean not loud enough? Like, do you mean that sadistically, or do you mean that the game is just way louder than Raku-chan? Because to me, Raku-chan's loud enough. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. The cries of the damned. They sure are. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put! The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin, and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide onto the floor, just like last time, but... Why? Why do I feel so hot? Meant to scream, expected it more loud, not sure why. It's just because the game is really loud. I thought it was Nova screaming for a while. Hi Ray, how's it going? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Kill me! Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Lactose intolerant. Forced lactose intolerance. This is nice art. I like this. Proceeds to drink milk. You're good? You done playing Minecraft? Made a few jingles and sweet Jesus that game you're playing. You wanna play? It is milk outside a bag of milk outside a bag of milk. And it is the sequel to a smaller game called Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. I'm gonna drink a sip of tea. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from outside don't make me anxious at all. Mum told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite times of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. I would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly, but surely, slipped away. Plot twist, almond milk. Oh my god, the horror! Brush only works if you do a brushing motion. We don't need any of your condescending brush-splaining in chat, Ninja. We know how to brush our teeth. We're just having a depressive episode. Get with the program. As if I skipped that dialogue because of you! As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Take his knees. I think this is talking about dreams being, like, all her dreams going away, which means I might not have skipped the dialogue. I can't tell. Yeah, dog is the line, Ninja. That's a lot of pills. That's a lot of vitamins. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work. How they work separately, since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. Yo, Never, what's the scariest dream you've had? Probably. It kinda counts as a dream, but like, it was only so scary because it carried over into reality. So like one time, I guess it was like some form of sleep paralysis. I was able to move though. I just had a dream where just like the dream itself wasn't scary. I was just like at school and like playing with kids at school, and like we had like magic yo-yos. It wasn't a big deal. But like I woke up in the middle of the night for no reason, and the dream had just like somehow carried on like into my brain, like in the waking world, and I saw just like a kid from school standing in my bedroom with a yo-yo going, oh, wee, looking at me like as fucking real as day, and I screamed. I hadn't fully woken up yet, and I had a hallucination that carried over from my dream, and it was fucking terrifying. But if you're asking for an actual scariest dream, then I'd say I used to have this reoccurring dream as a kid, where I would be like in whatever room I was sleeping in at the time, but it would be coated in like a red light. The dream was scary as fuck. This way it was a mask, ha ha ha. But yeah, the room would be coated in a red light, like the game right now, and the room would just be covered in conveyor belts that were like just carrying cow skulls around for no reason. They weren't like going anywhere in particular. They were just transporting cow skulls around, and I had like invisible shackles on all my limbs that prevented me from like moving very much, and everything was loud and scratchy and chaotic and like bloodstained and rusty. and like sometimes there would be a voice on like a speaker yelling at me, and I just try to like move around, and I couldn't, because like probably in reality it's probably because I was just being restricted by my blankets, but in the dream it's just my body was heavy, and it also like had this like weird motion sickness to it, and I don't know why. Maybe my brain just decided to have that dream whenever I was like dehydrated while sleeping or something. I don't know. But yeah, no, it's like I'm not like other girls. Cut to her dream where the entire world is shitting razor wire. It was like that. But yeah, that's probably the scariest dream I had as a kid. The scariest shit. Yeah, I had it from about like age 7, like about twice a year, until age like 15. And most of my dreams apart from that weren't very scary, except for like, I don't know, maybe one dream I had where like dolls were like setting themselves on fire and melting, or a dream where I was hiding under a bed while the Wiggles were hunting me. That one is less serious. It's impressive that you still remember it now. I only still remember it because it was like so reoccurring. It would happen like a holiday every year. I'll snooze that ad break. What's the Wiggles? What's the Wiggles? I don't know how to explain the Wiggles to someone that doesn't know what the Wiggles is, right? They're like... I know they're an Australian thing, but they're not just an Australian thing. They were like a worldwide phenomenon. Are you sure you don't know what the Wiggles are? They're a children's band that are very popular. Scary recurring dream you have every couple of months is seeing the moon explode, wake up in cold sweat. That sounds pretty epic. You lived through the fucking Sonic Adventure 2 cutscene, but just from the perspective of someone that didn't see the announcement. Just like on the other side of the planet, Eggman's talking about pissing on the moon. You're unaware. Blissful sleep. Jesus Christ, you saw Eggman piss on the moon a lot. This is funny because I only woke up because of bad dream. Haha. Aw. I hope that you have had decent amount of sleep. Isn't that ironic? Never thought of it like that, but it legit freaks me out. Yeah, no, I can imagine, like, actually experiencing that in a dream to be pretty freaky. Sip tea. It was a 4-hour nap? Oh yeah, no, those, I can see why you would have a nightmare on one of those. Those get sweaty. 4-hour naps dehydrate you more than, like, crossing a desert for some reason. I had a nightmare where I was protecting my family from flying demon women with black goo coming out of them. Alright. Cool. I have been sidetracked from the game long enough. I need to keep reading this. Ever had a daymare? A daymare? What's a daymare? Just like a nap during the day with a nightmare? So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight into the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. There's no way I'm drinking that. I do remember hearing my brother's voice and never saw where it came from until the peeps told me that he's awake? Huh? Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There was some letters sprinkled out on it. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. Basically, you heard a disembodied voice and it freaked you out. That's natural. I invent my own medicine instead, and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's going to be my conversation partner? They achieved a urethral plane of existence, like my homie Nyancha would say. Hey. Oh, hey. Ooh. I like this art direction a lot. Holy shit. I love the voice. That is absolutely fucking sampled from the, those toys that went like... Hello? I'm your little butterfly. You know what I'm talking about? The toy at like every $2 shop toy, like that has that, like you press a button and it makes that. That is absolutely sampled from that. Hey, long time no see. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. You're only supposed to meet once per day, right? It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. There you go, bullying me again. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it in like a bully way. That fucking Bobby flip phone. Hell no. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? Pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. I don't know what happened. Oh, aside from like what happened to her. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. Jesus, don't bully people. I don't mean to. I don't mean to. Don't call the bully busters on me. Please. Please. I'm so energetic, and I feel great. Which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. Yeah, I'm all beside myself. By the way, you're the one that's... What?! What?! I don't want to say that! Carol, I'll never come back. What? Empathetic? Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? Speaking of doing anything, I tried fighting Javelin and it was brutal. I think you mentioned that, the other day, didn't you? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I could feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin and then falling onto my clothes, burning holes into them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. I was, planning to beat him, but recorded yesterday got clowned on. Get clowned on. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. They already washed their face, didn't they? I don't like who we are. Why can't we just let this person vibe? Plot twist, they like being bullied? I don't like bullying them. I'm in front of the mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown in their giggling. But then, me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I saw counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a squared, squared, a square pyramid, squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. Just pretend that you can blame without remorse, just no mercy. Oh, you're right! But nah. Nah. This person, I like their vibe. I look at you and think, that creature needs to be put in its place. I don't know why, but I just thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? I think this is a direct sequel. I think this is like straight after the first game. Like after this character went home from buying milk. And it's talking about how we're only meant to talk once a day because we talked while she was getting milk. I think that's the explanation. Yeah, you want to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? What do you think? I can't be sure about anything, and you don't take me seriously anyway. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. I don't want to threaten to stop talking to her, Jesus. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf of my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. Skills? I can't do that. I really like this art. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. It's a vibe. I love this aesthetic so much. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. I love the blue shading on the skin to contrast all the red. Yeah, it feels Persona-ish. That's just a color scheme. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. No, they said they don't want to talk. I like that perspective. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around, and in the end I throw them off my hand, annoyed, and start over. Laying on the floor is nice. It makes your back kind of reset. I can't do it. Is that a pentagram? I think it might have been something close to that before. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. Ooh, pretty. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling on their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you! I related to that scene a little bit. That is kinda what trying to organize thoughts feels like. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job, now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. Raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. Never snaps at all our friends of 0 reasons ago a while ago. I didn't mean that part. I need to find them. Well, she didn't want me to be silent anymore, but like, if she wants to find them... Oh, but she shouldn't stay up too late. She should just try again tomorrow night. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else... I glance around the room. There's too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. It can be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you'll help me. Come on, stop bullying me! You promised to talk to me! What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. You don't stay up too late. That's the thing, I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? Oh! Goodness me! I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? Did he bring milk? Did you, I guess we'll go with this one. I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, my eyes stop itching. I thought that before. Sometimes my eyes do get really, really itchy, and I can't tell if it's an allergic reaction or if it's because an eyelash fell into my eye, and I like frantically try and like pull my eyelashes out to like try and find one that's like touching my eyeball. I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another. All my eyelashes one after another. If I tear out all my eyelashes one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Yeah, drink some milk. No! I stand in the middle of my room, my mouth agape. I got an achievement for that, by the way. Gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Milk is alive. Usually, when it's an eyelash, it hurts instead of itches. It kind of does both. When I'm going through the eye crisis. I'm the milkman. My milk is delicious. Well, it was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no! If I make even the smallest of mess here, I'll feel really bad. It already looks kind of messy. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it! Why? OCD, man. Are you trying to come up with a reason right now? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. By the way, the voice sounds like you with that wobbly voice mod. It does not! I don't and I won't. Alright then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah! My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. Nova knows a messy room when she sees it. No! Oh! I tidied up my room recently, actually. Thank you very much. So don't you even start with those beans? Nova sounds like Marge Simpson if she smoked even more. No, I don't. How could you say that? I sound nothing like that. These allegations are getting out of hand. I sound way more like Patty or Selma. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? Slips from mug that begins the new empty mug collection. Hey! I only have one mug in my room. Thank you very much. I reuse the same mug over and over again because it's easy to clean. There is no point. It's older than 2 weeks. I clean it. I clean it. It doesn't count as 2 weeks old if you clean it, then it's brand new. But yes, I have been using this mug for a while. I put lots of honey in it because I've been abusing my voice today because I was playing pirates. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. You mean fun? You mean fun? The mold, let's play with this. No mold! It's not crusty. I clean it. I'm not a crusty, musty, moldy mug drinker. I'm not. This is so childish. Am I too loud, by the way? Am I peaking the mic too much? Because I'm closer to the mic than I am usually. And want to know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Audio good? Okay, if you say so. If I go back on this audio and it sounds bad, I'm going to punch you in the throat. You always loud as hell, so I think you sound good. I mean, is my audio peaking? Am I, loud to a point of sounding crunchy, I mean? Oh yes, I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're fairly loud, but you're not peaking, don't worry. Okay. Should I turn down my mic? I'll turn it down a little bit. There, I turned down my mic a teeny weeny bit. This is pink content, don't worry. No, shucks. Oh, shit, I'm not wearing my creepy face. There. It's spooky games, so I wear the creepy face. Yeah, I already read that. You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Yeah. Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Oh, this is so thrilling. Yeah, okay, don't worry, don't worry. I'll unmute you. Don't worry. That's what you get. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Oh, this is so thrilling. 10 minutes? It's just the default. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my little. Wowie. 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 That looks like a mosquito. Also, I love the emphasis swirl to center the firefly. I carefully grab at the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Ojito. You sound fine, Nova? Thank you. Yeah. What next? No. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposefully want to lower their self-esteem. Aircon? I look up towards a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. They're light addicts? Oh, poor things. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends of cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me you think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I don't understand what's going on, but I'll act like I do. And what are those? Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. Radio. I said radio. Radio. This game is like an allegory or something. I don't know about that. I think you might be reaching a bit. I don't like how it's only in my right ear. want the music box one back. Oh, actually, no, I like that one. Let's see. Fan. What's funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in, and the cable. It's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah, let's continue searching. Lord. Other radio. Bag. I looked down. My school bag, worn down and silly. It's almost screaming out of its own uselessness. What the fuck, bro? It's a fan. Hey! Hey! Don't squander imagination. You spoil sport. I looked down. I read that. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. Get better imagination. You get better eyes! And everything else. Got him. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Totally not cool, senseless and cruel. What's senseless and cruel about it? I agree that it's kinda cool. That it's like a stomach that's like regurgitating and like decomposing and shit, but fine. Totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Did you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright, alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago, the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mum greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. And what happened then? I don't remember. And does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please? Okay, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together, and we went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? Tell me about it. Again. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Then he pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mum greeted us there, we had dinner together, and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, you'll tell me again? Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly I feel someone's eyes on my back, knowing that these moments should never ever be ignored. I turn around. At least it was on the way home, girl. Mine went out. I'm still waiting. Ooh. But there's nothing there. What happened next? Everything that happened next happened. I just got an achievement that said, "You're annoying." Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look at my bag again, light pouring into the room through the window glints on the middle parts, and there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I manage to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It's already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can hear them so clearly and vividly. See them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling towards me from my bag. It's barely glowing, and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while, and then goes silent. This one is kinda sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure. Let's continue searching. Okay. Power outlet. Book. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? The firefly controls you like a mech?
No, it doesn't, Ninja. We're not paying attention to the story. They are controlled by the character, not the character controlled by the fireflies. For they are a machination of the characters, not you silly Millie. Everyone, throw bricks at Ninja's head.
Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Imagine having fun.
Fun allowed here, I'm afraid. Only business and adjusting our glasses.
The story is, once upon a time, there was a milk, then a bag, then Ninja was lactose intolerant. What a goofy ass. The end. Oh ho ho ho. Oh ho 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 ho. That story was so good and funny, dog. That was very, very good and funny. It took me on the hero's journey. All around the circle. It had me on the edge of my seat, and I was so loyal to Ninja's character. I'm not sassing you, I'm humoring you. There's a difference. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Thank you for redeeming. Yippee, dog. Now I have to... Shit. Now I have to change my model. Thank you very much. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Milk can be an option, I guess. I'm drinking tea right now. Oh, cool. I don't have to reload the... I'm just gonna have this on. Ah, shit. Yeah. I'll just have this on. Thank you for redeeming hydrate. Oh shit, it's off center. And yeah, it does look really good on the Yippee. Yeah, cool. Cool, that's good. Okay.
I love jumping, squishing up and down.
Yippee! Okay.
No, we are not asking, Mom to buy a new one.
I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool from my height. It seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in what are. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook, from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Yippee! The yippee has the crown of candy corn. It does. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. Distinctive sound of pages turning echoes of a headache in my head. I know what's gonna happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open, on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer. If I wait... Open your eyes. No. It's okay, just do it. No way. I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. Off to get shot later, skaters. Later, Ninja. I hope that you at least, get to keep the bullet. Good luck on the range. Hopefully it's not a high caliber, very small. That's no fun. I was hoping to see inside spill out a little bit. I was hoping at least cannonball size. Well, I guess we can't win everything. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? Don't ignore your question of your $20 haircut. What question? Nova, what's your favorite EP moment? What the fuck does that? What kind of fucking question's that? Don't ignore my question. Don't ignore my important question. Don't ignore my super duper important question that I need to hear the answer to. Oh no, I don't fucking know the answer to your question, dog. What the fuck is a yippee moment? Like a happy moment? What's my favorite fucking happy moment in my entire fucking life? How the fuck am I meant to filter that down to a single answer? You make shit-ass questions like that all the time. I do not. How is it weird now? It's not. It's too broad, too unspecific. You need to narrow it down a bit. I don't know how the fuck to answer the question because it's so fucking broad. What's your favorite moment you could conceivably say yippee to? Why are you an idiot? I can answer that easy. It's cause of, what's it called? Prenatal marijuana. Yeah. My proof. Okay, back to the game. You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. When did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Oh no, she almost went silly. I'm always silly. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! Then it immediately stops for a moment. The world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz has always been haunting me. Fills the surroundings, but it doesn't now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. Never lost brain cells when she was here. The questions. I lost them long ago. I'm running on fumes all the time. The firefly blinks, flies up into my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Okay. Sleeping bag. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside. Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. So you only have Nova cells, I guess? I don't know what that means, I guess, I suppose. All my cells would be Nova cells. It's not easy to get out of here. Plant. Right, insects enjoy pollinating flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around the leaves, smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know these plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kinda don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? Yeah, she can't move anything or she'll feel horribly ill. Radio? What if we turn on all the radios? We cannot. Okay. Alarm clock. There's the plant that smells like rotten corpses, though. That's not here. It's kind of like Nova's room. No, it doesn't. My room does not smell like rotten corpses. No. My FBI agent could be reading the Twitch chat. Guys, you're not helping. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. So you confirm that you're a single-celled organism? No, I didn't. No, I didn't at all. I said all my cells are Nova cells, like cells plural. That definitely means not single-celled. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. Let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2. Then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock faces. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think? What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess.
Not messenger noises. I need to mute them. Hold on just a second. I'm muting messenger. Ugh. For an hour. There we go.
This is Nova's story when she decided to have a ring fit as a goal. 5-minute tops. I'm sorry. It got really boring. That game isn't fun. At all. My god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Do you see the firefly? No? Let's continue searching then.
Box.
I doubt it. All the compartments are locked.
What if?
I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining? All I heard the messages.
You heard nothing.
Umbrella. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. Such a blessing that it can't do without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It'll catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. Okay. Computer. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering, calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did. Before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for the comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are pretty spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. You want to talk about something else? Yeah. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you. Too. That means you're all the same. Apart from the fact that they were born at that shop. You ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time, try to avoid stupid hamster analogies. You know I'm not at fault here. So. I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. She was a fucking VTuber. Ew! Ew! Disgusting! Hey, don't get distracted. Alright. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59.5 friends on each side. Alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problem. But maths doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. I also understood that all my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend, and I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, parasocial! Oh shit. Kill Nova every day? No! It really hurts! Stop doing that! Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose. It's a mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture in a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day, someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look! Huh? Suddenly a firefly slowly crawls out from the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself, if only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. Firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time it thinks about the further course of actions, and then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. And what about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story, maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget, then remind me with a code word, for example. I got an achievement that said, please forget it, because I won't. What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. I need to adjust my headphone. Finish searching? No, I don't want to finish searching. I want to find them all. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. At all. Like, totally. And I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000%. That's how much I don't care. She's not just a VTuber, she's a nerd! Ew! Disgusting. Tsundere looking ass. I don't think she's a tsundere at all. Hey, unless she's a tsundere to herself, then maybe. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh no, you don't. Then act normal. She just did the tsundere thing. Saying she doesn't care about something does not make her a tsundere. There is more to it than that, dog. You stinky. Your usual notebook page is glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you knew them by heart. Yeah. It's not your handwriting. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. You and your textbook definitions. And you and your wibbly wobbly, not even carried definitions. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. Yeah, I don't want her to thank her mom. Her mom's fucking abusive. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a business-like manner, it takes off into a business-like flight and ends up entering my business-like ear. Hey, let's continue searching. Oh, cup. I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass of a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Bills. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You already fixed that. Yes, because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them, a firefly! Hooray! After circling around my head a couple times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Shush. I will finish searching when I feel like it. Oh, it was this. Bin. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you there. Alright, time for the... Oh, I can't. Anything else go red? Anything else? Apart from the radios? Okay. You found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess. I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much, it hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some fresh air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Oh, that's mean. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What's the silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk, and yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill? Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrists and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. Cute. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway... I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and I always look sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes of trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know? Then one day, I almost died. Just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And, well, deserved, I guess? It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, it stopped. I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed there. I guess they liked this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kinda scared of them. I can't even argue with them. But today, well, still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh.
And I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them.
Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something about stopping. It sounds silly. But it's not. And meaningless.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important.
Boring.
Fine. Close your eyes.
I got an achievement.
It said you won't get it. Now we're in the style of the first game. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's anybody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that, and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that a refusal is futile. Well, aren't you fully yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we were greeted by a sign. I need to adjust my seating. Ugh. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have a special style for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says, "We're closing in 15 minutes." That's a cute emo emoji. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realize that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up! Triska lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, when my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. Indeed it is. I agree once more that it is. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks of disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Triska's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's almost shaking. He's also shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Triska calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said, "What? No, not again!" Suddenly Triska starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Me? Triska pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Triska at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey you, move! I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Triska. I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Triska starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a whoa. That wasn't a nice word. What? You heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees, then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Triska. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward a gas station there. Triska finally breaks the silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. Oof. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know. He turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. There was indeed a no-no word. Oh, he's doing the studio shaft head tilt. That looks like directly inspired by Sayaka from the Madoka Magica Rebellion movie. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Triska's eyes. Whoa. I'm just trying to, sorry for the lack of commentary, I was just trying to take it in. Got an achievement that said good night, and under it is Russian writing. That was a good game. I liked that a lot. I don't think I got all the achievements, and I'm unaware if there is another ending or not. If there is, I'm not gonna stream it. I'll get those in my own time, and you guys can also... Vicious Ghost Funeral? Where do I know that name? No, I'm thinking of Space Funeral, the game. Never mind. But yeah, if you guys want to know about any other endings this game might have, you can play it yourself. I'm not gonna stream this game twice. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed that. That was a really fun aesthetic. I liked the writing. I liked the characterization. It's a really good English translation. Thank you, Aesthetic Dialectic. You did a really fantastic job. That was like a really good narrative experience. Very fun. I'm going to sit through all the credits because they deserve to be sat through, and all these people deserve to have their name read. So I guess this is a Russian game? I thought it was Canadian at first. Is milk bagged in Russia? If so, I didn't know that. You gonna try out this milk series? Yeah, it's good. I enjoy it quite a bit. But yeah, that was the stream. Thank you everyone so much for being here. I might do a raid actually. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at who's raidable. Let me have a look see. Oh yeah, sure we can raid this person. I mean, yeah, sure. Alright, they're doing a collab. I don't want to raid someone doing a collab. I don't want they're distractors. Okay. Alright, Hio. Hio's available. Yeah, good game. I liked it a lot. I knocked my cup. Thanks for streaming over. Thanks for being here, everyone. We're gonna raid Hio, everyone. So I'm gonna set that up. Just a second. Give me just 2 seconds. I will set up. No, I don't want to hear myself. I don't want to hear myself. Oh shit! No, actually, no. This person's playing Dragon Quest. I wanna raid a Dragon Quest stream. Yeah, sorry guys, we're raiding Dragon Quest instead. Sorry, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, we're raiding Jail Orihara. They're really cool, and they're playing Dragon Quest, and I love Dragon Quest. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Be cool. Bye bye.